Hey guys, it's James J, the Texas Mortgage Boss. Welcome back to our third video in our 8 video series for first time homebuyers. So we are on video number 3, and then we'll be doing video number 4 later in this week. But we are doing a first time homebuyer series, walking first time homebuyers through what I feel are the most important things for them to know, especially in this challenging market that we are in. And that's an understatement to say the least. So, week 1, we spoke about how much down payment you need. The second video of that week, we spoke about what credit score do you need. And this week, we are talking about, can you get a gift for closing funds? Can you get a gift for closing funds? This is very, very important topic, and one that I get asked about a lot, and something that can definitely help you get into a home if you need some additional help from some family members or something like that. And we'll talk about that right after this. All right, guys. So this is the topic for today's video. Can you get a gift for closing costs? Okay. Short answer, yes, you can. Now, I'm going to go into a few different ways to go about getting the gift, the right way to get the gift, because there's a wrong way. Some things that you want to be aware of, and things that the person who's giving you the gift needs to be aware of, because this is stuff that comes up all the time. So everything that I'm giving you is based on my experience and things that I would like to let first time homebuyers know, especially when it comes to a gift, because what happens a lot of times is the person giving the gift is not aware of what they have to do in order to give that gift. And this is where things start to get a little funny sometimes, a little uncomfortable at times. So this video won't be too long because it's pretty short and sweet when it comes to gift funds. Okay, so short answer, yes, you can get a gift. Is there a maximum amount for a gift? Not necessarily. There might be if you're getting, $100,000 from somebody, depending on what type of a loan program there is. But for the most part, anyone getting a gift from a family member, because that's where it needs to typically be, from someone that's in your family. It doesn't really matter who it is. A gift, typically, if you're getting all your money gifted, that does happen from time to time. But I haven't had really too many people that have a family member that's quite that generous to give them every bit of closing costs. But a lot of times, family members are going to give it as if it's a first time buyer, they're going to help get them jump started. So it could be a mom or dad or somebody like that giving money, and it's perfectly fine. So let's talk about how to go about getting gift funds. Okay. There is a wrong way. Let's start with the wrong way. Okay. You can't have money just show up in your account randomly. Okay. Underwriters don't like money to just show up in your account, and you can't explain it. So if you are planning, or maybe you weren't planning and now you're watching this video and you're thinking, you know what, maybe I will get a gift from a family member. Don't do it yet. All right. There is a proper way to do it. And this is typically where things start to get a little funny with the person giving the gift. And I'll explain why. If you're going to get a gift, there is a proper way to do it. Okay. So let me give you the short and sweet way of giving or receiving a gift from someone. Let's just say it's mom or dad. Okay. Because that happens a lot, especially on first time home buyers. A lot of mom or dad will help get them started. Maybe it's a wedding gift or whatever it is. They're going to give you money. Okay. We have to get a letter first and foremost, and it's a gift letter. That letter is going to say, I, mom, dad, am gifting such and such person to I'm giving them, $10,000 towards closing, and this is a gift. It does not have to be repaid. Okay, I'm giving you the Cliff Note version of the letter, but that's essentially what the letter is. It states the amount, it states who it's coming from, who it's going to, and that it does not have to be repaid. Okay, that's what the gift letter essentially, that's what it says. Now, where do we get a little hairy and where it gets a little uncomfortable sometimes when you're getting a gift from the family member? Okay, we have to get documentation from the family member showing that mom or dad had the $10,000 in their checking account, savings account, 401k, whatever place they are receiving the money or taking the money from. We have to get the documentation from them. Okay. And this is where stuff gets a little funny, because a lot of times the family members, they don't want to supply this information. Their mind is, I'm not getting the loan, I'm just giving the money. Okay, well, because there's so much mortgage fraud, there are certain ways that we have to go about documenting things. Okay, so your mom or dad can't just give you 10 grand and you think it's okay, because it's not. You have to explain, okay, where did that money come from? Well, you can't just say it came from mom and dad. Okay, there's more to it than that. If it came from mom or dad, we have to say, hey, mom or dad, I need to see your checking account. Is that where the money came from? Did it come from a 401k? Wherever it came from, I need to see that the money was there first. Number one, I need to see that money coming out of your account, going in to your son or daughter's account. And then for the son or daughter, I then have to show that money that you received. I have to show that it actually went into your account, when it went into your account. And we do that by basically just getting a statement on your account, or kind of like a running 30-day balance to show what happened on your account. So that's basically how we go about doing it. And I'm giving you the Cliff Note version here. One of the things to keep in mind when you're getting this gift from mom or dad, again, yes, we have to get the documentation from them. And again, family members get really, really funny about this because they don't like to supply it. They don't want to give up a bank statement a lot of times. So if you are asking for a gift, or you're thinking you're going to get one, please let them know ahead of time. Hey, we're going to need to show your account by sending in a bank statement or the 401k statement, the whole thing showing that it came from your account and got switched to my account. Okay, there's a way to do it where we can properly document it. All right, so everything when it comes to gift money, we have to document. All right, honestly, when it comes to the loan period, document. All right, document. If we can't document it, we can't use it. So that goes for gift money as well. So keep that in mind. You can get the gift, but you need to make sure the gifter is prepared to show bank statements, or wherever the money is coming from. We have to see where that money came from and then show that it went into your account. Now, there's a way that makes this a little easier. Sometimes the gifter, the person giving the money, can actually send the money directly to the title company. So sometimes that's an option. So it doesn't even have to hit your account. They can send it directly to the title company. So that's another way of doing it. Sometimes, depending on the timing of things, we can do it that way. Sometimes, they're going to get the money ahead of time. And if we're going to get it ahead of time, then again, we've got to document the money was in the account. It then got withdrawn from the account and then got deposited to your account as the buyer. So don't have $20,000 show up in your account and have no explanation for me. Okay. It's going to be a problem. Don't do that. Don't do that to any lender. It's a problem. You can't have 10 grand show up in your account unless you normally make 10 grand a month, right? If your job pays you 10 grand, 20 grand, and that's normal for you, not a big deal. If you've had a random 20 grand show up and your normal pay is 5 grand a month, we got to know where that came from. So I would advise you, if you're going to get a gift, make sure you make arrangements ahead of time. Let the gifter know, hey, I'm going to need some documents from you if you're going to give me that money, because people get real funny when I have to ask for their statement. um, Real funny. And we want to minimize any type of discomfort for the person giving you the gift. Because listen, they're doing you a favor. All right, they're doing you a favor by giving you money for your closing costs. So I like to minimize as much as I can any discomfort for them, because people get funny. I don't know how else to say it. They just don't want to be giving up information when they're not buying the house. They just feel like they don't have to get that information up. So that is it for this video. So let's talk about what's coming up. Next week, we're going to talk about closing costs. All right. This is a big one. There's going to be very general numbers when it comes to closing costs, because there is no one number, guys. It's just not. Every situation is different. There's a lot of similarities. Nothing is exactly the same. So keep that in mind. But we're going to be talking about how much closing costs are involved, depending on conventional, FHA, VA. Those are the main three I'm going to talk about. And we'll get into that next week. If you have questions, send me a DM. Also, make sure you go check out texasmortgageboss.com. If you've got questions, you can reach me there. You can send us a DM with any questions. And I'll see you guys on the next video.